This episode of Speak Between the Lines is brought to you in part by Sweet Health and Kayani. If you're tired of energy drinks that pick you up only to have you crash a few hours later, looking to lower your risk of diabetes or high blood pressure, or just looking to get healthy and supplement your diet, visit sweethealth.kayani.com to check out the dietary supplements that will give you the nutrition you need, reduce inflammation, and enhance your body's ability to perform during exercise. Again, that's sweethealth.kayani.com. The link will be in the description.
I win this bitch.
Life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing to these other guys, but lullabies don't mean a thing. Life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing. Life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing.
Hey.
Life is but a dream.
Hey.
Life is but a dream.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Life is but a dream to me.
Let's go!
You gotta shoot those up, dog. You gotta shoot one off. There you go. Gunshots don't mean a thing to me. Oh man,
I like it.
Niggas.
Oh man.
I'm excited for this episode.
You ready?
I'm too ready. For this shit.
I'm hyped, boy. I'm hyped, boy.
Life is but a dream. Let's get it.
All right, man. 39. Speak Between the Lines podcast. It's your boy Rez in the building.
King Avis to the side again.
I am J-Rocl, one of the hosts of the Speak Between the Lines podcast. It's time to roll out.
Stop the music.
Oh man, really? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. You lost me on this one.
No, I know who he is. It's just such a horrible impression. That
Okay, do it again.
The only thing that actually made that work was roll out.
Oh yeah, that's why I did it just in case.
All right,
Roll out.
Try it again.
I am J-Rocl, one of the hosts of the Speak Between the Lines podcast. And this is another J-Rocl impression. It's time to roll out. It's not that trash. You should get it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it that trash, Rez?
Listeners, do you know who J-Rocl is right now? Do you know who he's impersonating right now? We'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, that's enough time. Okay, that's
Yeah.
enough.
Who?
Rez, who is it?
He's Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's whack. That's whack. Okay.
Boo this man.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good job.
This nigga really didn't have one for us.
I had nothing.
This what 6-7 weeks in?
Yeah.
It's getting rough.
That nigga scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I bet it's getting rough shit. Cause you running through them hoes. I don't know what else. I don't know what else you can do.
So how did you get the idea for this one? Would you watch the Bumblebee trailer?
No, I was on YouTube and the guy who does the voice was in my stream. I'm like, oh yeah, let me shoot for this. The actual voice actor. So I'm like, okay, let me try it.
Aim lower. I appreciate you though.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
You are keeping it consistent.
Hey, consistent as hell, my nigga. Cause
rough.
you could have given up a long time ago, but
Sure
you sticking with the program, dog.
All right, we're gonna see how many more weeks I got left.
But you've had some hits. You've had about 3 or 4. I was just like, yo, that was actually pretty fire.
Yeah. Shit, dude. So what? You've been in this is 7 weeks, so you've almost done this for 2 months.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
You like 3 for 7, 4 for 7. That's not a bad percentage.
That's not bad, dude. Yeah.
From 3.
I'm about to say, it's not 50%, so that's the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If that's your MIDI, if that's the MIDI game.
Yeah, bro. Don't let it be the mid-range game, dog. It'd be trash.
All right, man. Yeah. So wins and losses, dubs and L's.
Wins and losses, dubs and L's, bro.
What are we looking at?
Sorry, I took an L this week.
Goddamn.
Well,
So I had the bright idea of jumping back on 2K. I haven't been online in 2K in damn near 6 months.
Oh, that was a mistake.
that was a mistake.
So I'm like, it shouldn't be too bad. So this is still 2K18, right?
Yeah.
The last time I played, I was in the JV section of. So okay, the competition shouldn't be too stiff.
You say JV. This nigga JV.
So I go in. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, guys.
Wrong answer, nigga.
So I'm okay. I know I'm rusty. I'm gonna play with Golden State.
Of course you would.
Yo. somebody picked the Rockets.
Nigga.
It showed you how that series really should have went.
Golden State on JV, bro.
It was an issue. Like every time James Harden came in for the pick and roll, Ariza, I swear to God, he still like Steph Curry.
Man.
I was like, yo.
Wait, hold on. Were you playing with non-updated rosters? Is this 2K19?
Yeah,
or
you know it was 18.
Oh,
it was
okay.
non-updated rosters.
Okay.
Like Ariza has never looked so fucking good in his life.
And they got that shooting like Steph Curry.
Like lights out, nigga.
So did you come back? I mean, I know you probably fucked up the first game, but like, did you ever get your rhythm back? Hell no, I knew shit.
Nah, so I lost the first three.
Bro.
Yo, it was a bad idea. I lost the first three. I got the fourth and the fifth one.
Damn.
So I'm still in the JV league right now.
Damn, bro.
Nigga, hey, yo, keep it up, dog. Keep it up.
You're behind too.
Yeah,
JV
yeah.
in 2K18.
Well,
I heard
like,
19 was tougher.
I was like, well, let me go ahead and jump back on 18 before I decide if I get 19 or not.
Oh,
Shit, you might wait for Black Friday now.
That's what. Hey, that's what I'm finna do.
You might need to go 2K16, nigga. You fuck around. You playing that
for real.
trash.
Hey, you laughing? I got 60 and 50
my
in the
career.
closet.
Oh, Ricky.
Is that option online? Honestly, are you joking right now?
No. Nigga, I don't even think 2K16 got it online.
Shit, if they do, ain't nobody there.
You the only nigga on there. He gonna be searching matches for like an hour.
I'm not connected to no damn body, boy.
Oh shit.
Nigga, that shit is funny. That's all you got?
Hey, them L's.
Hey, nigga, what shit? Do I got a win for y'all niggas this
Oh,
week?
please. Thank you.
Let me hit the air horns real quick, nigga. Let me hit the air horns real quick. And you know what? It's not even my win, but I don't give a damn.
This nigga stealing wins, bro.
Bro, shout out to my sister, Lakeisha Avery Stewart. Lakeisha Avery, motherfucking Stewart. My nigga, she was entered into a contest. Well, not even a contest, an award show. She was nominated for an award show for a stage play, Bound by Choices.
Okay.
Nigga, hey.
Man, fuck that little ass bell.
Bro, she was up against 5 other directors and won Best Director of the Year.
Oh, can we get an applause for that? Can we
Round of
nice.
applause
For
for my
that?
motherfucking sister, dog. Round of applause for my sister, dog.
That's nice.
Wow.
She was in that bitch, dog. Everybody was excited. I was excited. I was too hyped because she was like, she's worked so hard on this play. So I just like, I was just too excited. So shout out to her. Shout out to Julian Williams, who won Best Male Actor of the Year in the stage play. He was also in Bound by Choices. It's just, niggas just winning, dog. Niggas just winning.
Niggas out here getting dubs.
Bro, I got a whole bunch of wins, dog, and none of them are mine. Shout out to my wife, because she also paid off one of her student loans. So, nigga, hey, people around me getting buckets, dog, and that shit is definitely what that is. So, yeah, that's all I got for y'all.
Hey, that's what's up. I give you that one.
Hell yeah.
You gave me my one with a family member, but you say after that, no more.
Yeah.
This is your last win from a family member.
Hey, man, that's cool, man.
Yo, that is kind of coming full circle.
That is straight. Yeah, I sure did. And it was a sister, too, matter of fact.
Sister,
Because the sister was getting married.
Yeah.
It's a sister, like Tia and Tamara.
Irony abounds.
Say, man, the universe is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Universe is crazy. I got nothing. I thought about just saying some shit and I'd be like, no, honesty is the best policy.
Yo.
I got fucking
You got
nothing.
Hey, man, hey, it happens to the best of us, dog.
Nah, man. Everything, it's been all bad.
Everything's been all bad?
It's been bad. It's bad. So yeah, it would be an L. Like between, when you be at work and work is like amazing because you got that new position and everything's just lovely and you go through that honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch is over.
The honeymoon phase is over.
It's over. It's back to work now.
Yeah, real deal Holyfield.
We're like, holy shit. like,
Yes.
I remember how I hate this bitch.
So remember at first, man, so much easier. I saved down less stress.
It's like being with a new chick. It's like you leave an old relationship, man. Chick been abusing you and everything like that. You meet the new girl, she cooking, she cleaning, she taking care of you,
Doing everything.
She pampering
yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? She make up the bed. She do all that stuff for you, right? And then you realize that just Sleeping with the same chick.
Yeah, bro. That's it, dog.
It's
Laugh the same
chick.
way.
That's it.
It's the same chick.
Same one.
Got the same curfew at night. I feel you.
Same problems. Oh,
Same goddamn problem. They complain about the same damn shit.
Oh, shit.
You're not good enough. I need more numbers. That's what my job. That's what my job's saying to me right now.
Your metrics aren't good enough.
Yo.
Even though they were good enough, last year.
It's good enough to get the job, nigga.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's all I was concerned about. That's all I was concerned about. Just
So yeah,
good
so
enough to get the job.
I'm in L mode right now,
Well, I hope y'all bounce back, nigga.
nigga.
Hope y'all bounce back.
Me too. This is getting tight. It's getting shifty up here, boy.
For the podcast, we'll be relocating.
Oh shit, nigga.
Shit, pay off what debt?
Oh my god.
For real, nigga.
Is that bad?
I'm in salvage mode now, nigga.
Nigga, it is. Yeah. Enough about me because I'm going. I'm getting traumatized.
Bro, you know what we need? We need like when we be talking about like some real shit, we need like a song to get us out that shit. Like how you going through some shit right now, and you kind of feeling a little summer. We need a song to break us out of that.
Yeah, we do. We'll figure that out.
We need to think about that.
Yeah, DJ Ave, you supposed to be on that.
Shit, my bad. I ain't got nothing loaded up now. Anyways.
This nigga.
All right, man. So let's roll into Sweet Between the Lines, man. We got some interesting shit for y'all boys today.
Yeah, it got a little hot.
Yeah, it did. Got a little spicy.
Throw it up.
Let's jump it.
Feeling good, feeling great. Hey. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you?
All right, man. Tweet Between the Lines. We are still in this bitch. So we did a. It may be better for me to go straight to Instagram. So you do see my shit moving. You
No,
move.
it's you.
No, I'm trying to get you to talk to that motherfucker.
Well, you see what it's doing.
No, you're voiding the mic. There you
know
go,
what?
right there.
Maybe I should just hold it. All right. Anyway, so we
Pause.
As he continues to talk, out the side, they can't hear you.
My bad. All right. So we asked a question last week, and we got a few responses. We asked a question on our IG page, which you should be following, which is called Speak Between the Lines. We asked, would you marry someone? Oh, I'm sorry. Would you not marry someone because they had too much debt? And shout out to one Queen Nicole. So we have two contrasting answers here. So one Queen Nicole. She said, I would not marry someone with too much debt because once we're married, it's our debt. That's one thing I'm working on now while being single, keeping my debt low.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, any arguments there?
Nope.
Any arguments there?
That was pretty much,
That seems pretty noble to me.
I think so too, man.
Well, what our discussion was, want to get married.
That sounds
That's
like
it.
Queenglish. Sounds like Queenglish to me.
Yeah, man, it's Queenglish. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Shout out to royalty. Shout out to royalty.
Straight up, man. And we also have, so we have another one here. We actually got quite a few answers, but I think this one was one of the more entertaining ones. So we have one from Mocha Latte 247,
AKA the Diary of the Mad Black Woman.
Oh shit! Hold on, let's cock. Did it cock? There we go. Hey man, she's sick of our shit and all these questions, right? So she said, I hate this question. Do you know how much a master's degree costs? For example, I'm supposed to reconsider marrying someone who has $90,000 in debt, trying to better themselves because the other option is a guy that only has $5,000 in debt, and it's all cell phone bills and payday loans. Hashtag next question.
Yo, nigga, she was hot. Bro.
Spicy.
Holy shit. You know what's funny about that, dog, is like, you ever get into a beef with a keyboard warrior online?
Yeah.
Nigga, she had all fucking day.
Bro.
Oh, man.
She had time today.
It was a response for every tweet.
Nigga, I couldn't keep up, dog. Like every 60 seconds, I hit send and then some came right back.
It was coming back, dog. It was coming back. I did see she kind of cooled off after, like, she got a little spicy though.
Oh no,
she got a little spicy. I don't want to go through all these joints.
She was all the way hot. She was all the way hot. I don't want to go into the great detail, but
if you haven't read it, go to Speak Between the Lines Instagram page and check out the question.
Yeah, because she was fired up. She was a little mad. I think you know what? I think she inadvertently took her anger out on us for something that somebody else probably did.
I kind of want to keep rolling through these mugs.
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot.
All right, so Red's trying to come through.
I try to put some water on the fire. I try to put some water on the fire. That bitch
we still shooting. We still going.
Yo, Rez tried to be the peacemaker, dog. You know how Rez, he's trying to be a peacemaker when he starts off with that's real. So he's like, you know what, that's real. You know, he's trying to give his little 2 cents. So he's like, that's real. I know people who went through a divorce and had debt and their credit score dropped.
Watch him peep the response though.
Yeah,
Because that bitch said, woof. it was not, that water did not do shit.
Matter of fact, I put fire emojis on that thing.
So her response was, does it matter? What if the reason the divorce happened was due to infidelity of the spouse with the higher score? Great credit score does not great credit scores does not a perfect marriage make. Maybe I'm jaded. Maybe I'm in my feelings.
Maybe.
But does it make a divorce better if your credit score isn't affected? Come on.
You know what's funny about that? I was actually co-sided her and she attacked me.
Yeah.
I was like, friendly fire. Wait.
No, nigga, no. I'm cocking up and I'm still loading on you niggas, dog. Fuck speak between the lines. Fuck Rex speaks. I don't need you to have my back.
I was like, I said, yeah, like, I know people that have ruined, by no fault of their own, they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
They just went through a divorce and their credit score dipped. That doesn't mean
man.
the credit score's not the end all be all. You can have a bad credit score and be a good person.
You can.
And she clapped on me anyway, nigga. I had to jump behind the fucking car.
But machine gun mocha latte.
Yeah, man.
Machine gun mocha latte.
Machine gun mocha latte.
Nigga,
So,
I had to jump behind the bar, dog. She was
But she sprayed tough.
yeah, man, she did. So that is the conclusion of our tweet between the lines
follow
segment.
Mocha Latte 24/7.
And get these gunshots for
Yeah,
yourself.
get these guns a blowing, man. All right, so hit us up, dog. Speak Between the Lines, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If there's anything that you want us to ask on our platform, right? If you have a question that you want us to ask you want us to ask our followers, we'll post it and we'll see what the public opinion thinks. I thought that was an interesting question.
Yeah.
They got a lot of different responses. I think that one definitely was the most entertaining, though.
Yeah, she was a real MVP for that, dog.
She was.
Oh, yeah.
We need to put a sedative in Mocha Latte's drink or something like that. 'Cause she going a little too hard.
Yeah, man. We should have her call in if we had that functionality.
I was like, did that?
Nah, we got it.
I was like, is this?
Who do?
Who?
It's right here.
What?
What?
The only thing we got to do is load Skype up on and it's already set up.
Bro, we are not finna talk
Man, we-
Okay.
podcast
Okay. We'll talk about it
technicalities on the show.
Because we've been all we had to do was just upload Skype to something. We've been having to just do that, and we haven't done it.
All right, we're going to test it after.
Oh, okay. All right. So rolling off of that, I guess rolling into I guess my topic really, which is not. I mean, I kind of got my feels off, but it's really like finding motivation in other people's success.
Okay.
So here recently, like I said, I had the stream of. I feel like I'm talking loud. But anyway, so I had the stream of people having success in my life. Like my sister, like I said, she got Director of the Year. Of course, one of her mates, and then my wife paying off her loan. And I was just thinking, I was like, damn, like through all that happening, I've actually been motivated to do stuff. Like my wife, for example, like I have some credit card debt. I don't have student loan debt, but I have credit card debt. And when she paid it off, like she texted me and she was like, "Hey, I paid off my student loan." I was like, "Damn,
That's huge.
Yeah.
that is huge." I know
That's huge.
she's been working towards it because of course, she got her master's and she paid for it, out of pocket. And then she just kind of whatever she was paying towards her master's, she kind of just rolled into her undergrad loan, and she's just been knocking it out. So that kind of enticed me to even just start focusing more on my debt. The fact that she was able to pay off a loan.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Yeah. So
let's go,
so it's like it's little shit like that, and it's also I haven't yet, but it's I'm focused on it
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of like a direct correspondent, but even having somebody have success in your life that doesn't necessarily. Well, what are y'all's thoughts first before I dive too deep?
I think it's great. I think it's you remember that quote we had a couple episodes back about whoever has the best team wins. Mm-hmm. I think that's what that is. Like you have an example of somebody who's accomplished something great, and it literally, because you're in their proximity, it focuses you in on, oh well, dang, if they could do it, I could do it.
Right.
And I think that would be my first initial thought out of it.
Yeah, straight up.
No, I agree with that 100%. And then it's also the competitive thing as well. It's like, oh, if you're doing this, let me show you what I can do too.
Right.
Yeah, no, I get that for real. And I think just even with me, it was like, damn, like she hit that mug. And it wasn't that I was just not paying off my debt. Like I was, but I was kind of focused on other things. But when she did it, it was like, all right, I need to like
Lock
Be
in.
more
lock
aggressive
in
about
and
it.
be more aggressive about it. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of just a direct example. Like she has that and I have that. But even with my sister, who, I mean, I don't plan on getting into acting or being a director of a play or anything like that. But the fact that she had that type of success in her life where she got Director of the Year for
That's
an
crazy.
award,
That's crazy.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, that's what's up. But let me see what in my life I can go harder at and excel at. You know what I'm saying?
Podcast of the year.
Podcast of the year. Let's get it. Podcast of the year. Hey man, we need to find a podcast award
Nigga,
show.
first of all, we need to get in these podcast movements and actually have them start moving our podcasts.
It's real talk. I wonder if because I know they used to do that thing, but they don't do it anymore. Maybe they're gonna bring it back.
But you know, they got a podcast event we supposed to be going to that we keep ignoring.
Oh yeah, they just had one in Philly
Yeah.
not too long ago. I think we need to
Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, shout out to Philly. Not the Eagles, but shout out to Philly. Y'all all right. Y'all got Kevin Hart and Meek Mills. What was I
And
going to
Embiid
say?
And
Who?
Simmons. No, go ahead. It's fine.
And Rocky.
Then I got a few people.
Mikey,
And they
go ahead, Rock.
was that Mickey?
Okay.
who was that supposed to
It
be?
was supposed to be Mickey. It was supposed to be Mickey. Okay, guys. I'll save it for next week. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. We got to do better by hitting that button.
Yeah, man, that's a sleeper button right there.
That's
We
a sleeper right
gotta
there.
hit that mug because that mug is right. That mug is too right. But yeah, we need to find some shit in our area as far as podcasting. But like I said, that's even with her, that's kind of like
That's
an
dope.
indirect thing. But I'm like, okay, how can I jump? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? So I just thought that was pretty cool, man. And I know a lot of people they really fray away from. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people because I actually did a poll on my Instagram. And I asked the question, are people motivated off of other people's success?
Now that's a topic.
Yeah.
That's actually okay. Well, what kind of responses were you getting?
So the type of responses I got, which let me see, I'm trying to go back to them real quick. Y'all talk.
I was about to say
y'all talk,
like,
feeling
the stall tactic. I was just gonna see how long. I just wanted to see how long you were gonna dangle on that little hook. Because I'm like he's clearly on the speak between the lines page.
And then my internet's slow, so I'm trying to like go back to my
Nah,
page.
don't blame the internet. You
I
can
know,
do
right?
data. You got data, nigga.
All right, so I said, do you get motivated by other people's success? 91% people said yes, and 9% said no. And so I said, why or why not? So I got a few interesting responses. I'm going to just read off a few to y'all real quick. So one response, which was actually the no response, they said...
That's what I'm interested in.
The no? Okay, let's do the yes first then. So the yes... because I think, not to side swipe or sidestep J-Rocl, but I think I think in a sense we're in agreement that you can be motivated by other people's success.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
or
think
pissed off by it.
or pissed off by it. Yeah. So
That would motivate you too.
I think okay, well, let's just talk about it. All right. So anyway, shout out to CC Chavez 13. He says, I feel like other people's success gives one motivation in the acts that and it acts almost like a roadmap.
Nigga, what? Say it again.
I messed it up. I said,
It's all right, baby. Let him use it.
Let him use it, child. Let him use it. Take your
I feel
time.
like other people's success gives one motivation in that it acts almost like a roadmap.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay. The course is being navigated and getting to the destination is possible. Seeing the success and the fruit of one's labor is a strong motivator for many. Knowing the ends are attainable reinforces the drive to succeed, I think. So that was a yes answer, right?
Yep.
Which I'm not too mad at that. What are y'all's thoughts on it?
No, I like it. I feel like it's it's very true. Because when you look at most actors, comedians, or any professional and they ask you who's your motivation, like Kobe, he's like, okay, I studied Michael Jordan.
Right.
So Michael's success was Kobe's roadmap to get to where he wanted to be.
Right.
So that way, when you see Kobe, you see a reflection of his mentors.
Right. Gotcha.
So I definitely agree with it.
Damn, you know what we didn't talk about? Fuck. Never mind. I'll come back. I like that.
Yeah, we'll bring it back.
I like that. Okay, cool. Rez?
I actually would mirror that too, because I think, and I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm going to bring that back up later as well. But I just think that we should be conscious of actually leaving a map for people, leaving a blueprint for people, and that's all I'll say, and I'll bring it back later.
All right, bet. So we also have here's a no response, right? So
yeah, let's get that
shout
one.
out to love_unique91. She says, I say no because I feel like as a person you should motivate yourself and not pay attention to others' success. It can be a distraction and cause you to lose focus on yourself and your goals.
That was actually a pretty good argument.
I like her no.
Yeah, that one was actually solid.
Yeah,
That's a solid no.
that was a solid no.
And that's why I wanted to hear the no response, because the no's that you normally hear is this hate.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they're not motivating you. You're just envious of what that person has, but she actually has a legitimate thought out reason why it doesn't.
Right.
Because if you focus on others, then that could be a hindrance to you. Mm-hmm. And even with the yeses, when you look at Kevin Hart and the people who hate the people who Kevin brings up, it's not that they don't want to follow the roadmap. It's that they're envious that they don't have the same success.
Right.
So I think it's a double-edged sword. It can be a roadmap and it can be motivation. But for people who don't want to put in the work or whatever the case may be, it's also a hindrance. It's a roadblock for you.
Mm-hmm. It can slow you down. I've been in situations where, like, I've gone to conventions and I've heard like people, I guess, speak, right? And but people are so drawn into the success of the person that's speaking that they negate something that's going on in their own life,
right?
And the drive that they need to do to get them to the next level. So I'm not mad at love_unique91's answer.
No,
that's a good point.
I love it because I thought she was going to go to
The easy cop out.
Well, because sometimes people say no because they're what they call unmotivatables. And unmotivatables are people that it doesn't matter what you do, how you do it, don't matter how inspiring you are, they're never going to move. They're always going to be on the sidelines. They're always going to just watch. And so it don't matter how many examples or how successful you are, they're still not going to do anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I thought it was going to be from that point of view.
Yeah.
But I mean, it goes back to, like you said, focus, and there's that saying that what you focus on grows. And it's real easy to get caught in the limelight of somebody else to the point where you start to do a comparison. And when you do a comparison, you start seeing that you're coming up short in light of what you're looking at.
Right.
And then you start to paralyze yourself because you start analyzing, well, why the hell am I not doing what they're doing? Especially if it's a peer.
Yeah.
And y'all came up in the same system. Y'all came up in the same school. Y'all came up in the same job. And then they're doing way, way better. All of a sudden, you start to compare yourself and you get stuck instead of just running your own race.
I'm not mad at that.
So, yeah.
So where do y'all get y'all's motivation from?
I get it from both others and myself. It's not just one place. Because it'll be times when I can't motivate myself. So I need to see what everybody else is doing. So I'm like, okay, you're here. What did you do? What are you doing, or what did you do to get here? So how can I implement that? Yeah. And sometimes you'll be able to just get up and motivate yourself so you don't need it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a combination of both.
I feel that. Actually, to kind of piggyback off of that, because I kind of did it today, but it depends on, I guess, the situation, right? So like me and, me trying to, get in shape and stuff, right? So I'll kind of like talk to myself in the mirror.
Yeah, that's real. No. I mean, get it how you live. Get it how you live.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
look at this chest.
Hey, man. Real talk. Real talk. So I was, because since I've kind of started like really focusing on losing weight, I've lost like around 20 pounds, right? So, you know,
Nice.
man. So I was kind of sitting in the mirror a little bit, you know what I'm saying, with my shirt off. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, Jay, you got the abs coming in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You got the V cut saying what's up, V cut saying what's up. Got a bird chest though still, you know, we got to get in the gym a little bit, fix that bird chest. But, you know, ain't nothing else, you know what I'm saying? You know, you dropping weight, so man, just keep it up. But I just think, you know, I think it just depends on what it is, because you can actually hype yourself up a lot.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, you definitely can.
You know, so
That's yo, that nigga was like, he said, you know, when you say some shit and then you just lick off the side because nobody validates, he's like, yeah, you know, turn the head to the left.
Hey, for real. But in that, you know,
you don't have to explain any further.
No, I'm not. But I want to say one thing. In me motivating myself in that moment, I still focused on what I needed to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I was saying that, you know, I need to cut down, but I also say I also need to start working on strength training because I still got a bird chest a little bit. So, like, in my motivation, I was still cognizant enough to say, all right, you're doing good, but you're not done.
You know what? Before I say where I get my motivation on, that's a great point. Because you know how we do, God, why is it escaping me? No. When we do, what do you speak highly of yourself? When you
self-praise, I guess.
No, he's talking about
oh my God, you do it first thing in the morning.
Edification. No. What were we supposed to be doing?
I was gonna say edification, but it's not edification.
No, it's not edification.
Words of affirmation.
Affirmation. Thank you. I don't know why that escaped me, but that's kind of cool because you know, sometimes we do the affirmations. All we do is talk about the positive, and we don't talk about nothing we need to work on. Right? like we a finished product.
Straight man for real.
Yeah. And then you get deceived into thinking, oh shit, nigga, you made it. No, nigga, you broke.
No, we done.
No, nigga, that bird chest still calling daddy. Birdman, daddy.
Yeah, nigga bird chest, boy. Bird chest still being fed worms, nigga. You still a bird, nigga.
Yeah.
Still trying to get to that edge.
So I like that. That's dope because you do both, and you know what Thanos say. Life is all about balance.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Real
So
talk.
that's funny, but I might be a little off, but I actually get my motivation from random shit. Like I'll get motivation from anime.
You do, because you said some shit the other day, and I was like, that was pretty fire. And he was like, yeah, that's why I watch anime. I was like, damn, nigga, that was some good shit you said.
Yeah, anime be going hard.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Man, you were talking about not. What did you say? You were saying something about how like don't shy away from the small gains, because we were talking about. I think we talked about our podcast numbers and how, you know, we had this huge jump.
Oh, yes.
You know,
that, I did get that.
So,
from
yeah, explain that, because that was actually a good.
I don't even remember the quote.
God damn.
Boy,
But it was fire, though. It was fire.
It was fire. Yeah, it was fire. Damn it. You can't remember it.
Oh, I remember it. God is good. All right. So we were talking about the podcast numbers, and we were talking about how like we hit this super high. And I was like, okay, cool. That's like, let's enjoy this. And I guess it's kind of cool that we're all like talking about it now because we're all on the show. So, but so yeah, me and Abe were talking about this, Jay, and the whole point was, yes, we're getting good numbers right now, and we're excited about that. But at some point, we have to. Yeah, this is a DR segment.
Boy, let them know.
But there's a message in here.
There's a message in here. There's a message. But we
But it's still a DR. It's still a DR.
This impromptu dick riding.
It's brought to you by.
This impromptu DR segment is brought to you in part by. No. By the way, we do need to do sponsorship later. But sorry, sweet. All right. All right. So anyway, so we were talking about the numbers getting better, right? And how we hit this high, like more than we thought it was going to be for the year. And it feels good now, but at some point those numbers are going to level off.
Yeah.
Right.
They are.
And when those numbers level off, we have to maintain the same excitement that we had when it was just spiking. So the quote goes like this: you can't be upset when a 1 goes to a 10 versus a 19 going to a 20. it's easier for a 1 to go to 10 faster than it takes for a 19 to go to a 20, because a 1 is starting at the baby steps. It's in its infancy. And so its growth is exponential. It goes so fast. But by the time you're a 19 trying to go to a 20, you're already polished. So that 1 jump that you're making is astronomical.
Yeah.
It's a huge jump. But you may not feel that way because you're looking at someone else who's growing. So, like, let's say hypothetically, all right, we got 1,000 downloads in a month, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, a new show starts and they go for 3 months and they're already at 700, and we just broke into 1,200. It's easy to misperceive that and think that, well, damn, we must be doing something wrong. But it's harder to make those 1% increases when you're already at a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Ippo?
That's a good guess. No, that was actually My Hero Academia.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
shit was good, man.
Bakugo versus Deku.
That shit was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit was good. Because even with that quote, I mean, we talk about podcast numbers, but
professionalism.
that's my boy. All right, I got to call him back.
Why is this nigga
What's up,
calling?
Rev? So, but even so, we're talking about podcast numbers, but you can also equate it to anything else in life. Like, you know, I've kind of touched on working out a lot. Like, you get to a point to where like you're losing a lot of weight when you start off,
Right.
But then, like, the longer you go,
The harder it is.
the harder it is
Real
to
talk.
lose the weight.
Real talk.
So you can't get discouraged because you're not dropping 5 pounds a week like you were when you first started.
Yeah, nigga, that was water weight.
Yeah, water weight, waist,
Right.
all that shit, right? So when you get longer into your process of trying to lose weight, it slows down, but you shouldn't be discouraged from it because it's harder, right? You know what I mean?
That's
So,
the mousetrap.
Yeah, that's the mousetrap. For
And
real.
you should feel pride in the fact that it's that difficult now.
And it's not as easy.
Like, you've gotten to the level where it's more difficult to obtain it. So when you do hit it, it's sweeter.
Yeah.
Like, you should not be jealous of a person who just started working out last week and like, oh, I lost 5 pounds.
Right. Exactly.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for real. I like it.
So, but yeah, I get random. So anime, movies, it might be an affirmation. Hell, my wife motivated me the other night, man. She gave me the business. She said, nigga, you ain't doing shit right now. I said, I want to play 2K. And she
I thought I was
said,
going to go so differently.
she said, fuck 2K. So, yeah, that motivated me.
Yeah,
and I did
man.
work. But it worked. I did work. And so, you know, you just find motivation in all kind of random places. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
All right, man. That's all I had, man. I thought that was pretty interesting. That the feels I got just from seeing other people shine, like it kind of just boosted me in a sense. So
That's fire.
yeah, man. Real talk.
That's fire.
I like it. I'm going to pay some bills real quick.
Nigga would say that shit when I do not have. All right. So anyway, yeah, before we move on to the segment, let's go ahead and do this. So this episode of Speed Between the Lines is brought to you in part by Sweet Health and Kayani. If you're tired of energy drinks that pick you up only to have you crash a few hours later, looking to lower your risk of diabetes or high blood pressure, or just looking to get healthy and supplement your diet, visit sweethealth.kayani.com to check out the dietary supplements that will give you the nutrition you need, reduce inflammation, and enhance the body's ability to perform during exercise. Again, that's sweethealth.kayani.com. The link will be in the description.
Wow, you getting nicer
That boy-
and nicer right
that boy
there.
smooth with it, ain't it?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Nigga's a reader.
Yeah, man. You getting that shit.
All right, so with everything that's been going on politically for the past couple of weeks, and I'm not getting into the political side of it, but it seems like every time you turn around, there's a new scandal. Somebody's been accused of doing something 10,
Yep.
20, 30 years ago.
Yep.
So it got me thinking, as a society, should you be judged that harshly by the past?
What's statute of limitations?
Hell, Bill shit was past statutes.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Shit, we talking about the
I'm still trying to figure
30 years, 30, 40
I'm
years?
still trying to figure that out.
Hey, man. The court of public opinion has no.
Has no statute.
No
of limitations.
statute of limitation. Well, does it? Because
Shit depends on the circumstance.
it depends on the person.
It depends on the person, 100%.
Depending on how much celebrity you got, like, that statute of limitations can run up fast.
Yeah, hell yeah, it can. Damn. What was the question? What was the question again?
Should you be judged by your past?
You shouldn't be, but people are.
I agree. You shouldn't be. Okay, I'm about to go in right now. I want to wait, but it just hit me. So
Okay.
let me
Go ahead.
Let me just say one thing. How hypocritical is it for us to be like, well, we're gonna judge you based off of your past, but you praise and worship a God that doesn't hold and judge you by your past? Let me get a thank you. Like, how hypocritical is that? That's trash to me. I don't understand that. I really don't. Like, that bothers me. I get it, like, because trust me, I am not on the side of, like, if you commit, these acts of atrocity, whether that be rape, whether that be murder, whether that be all this stuff, that I'm not saying you shouldn't be held accountable from the law. But at some point, I do think it's crazy. So, like, let's say you know what? The Trayvon Martin. I was watching the Trayvon Martin special, right?
All right.
And Jay, of course, you can get in anytime you want.
No, you go ahead.
This is his thing.
It was.
No.
It was.
Wait.
I had the first 5 seconds. That was it. I just really got to your question. That's all I get.
Did I?
Wait. You shut the fuck up.
Did I just take that nigga
Bro,
shit?
not only that, you told this nigga he can get in on his shit whenever he feels like
I just read one sentence. Okay, I'm done.
Bro,
I'll
this
put
nigga
the phone
asked
down.
one question and we took off with that. And this nigga was like, Jabbar, you get in on this, whenever and shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, so J-Rocl, I'm gonna let you finish in a second, but I gotta say. No,
my goddamn topic.
But this is some bullshit. No, for real, because when Trayvon died, first thing the defense counsel was like, oh well, he got problems with gangs, he throwing up middle fingers and he doing all that stuff. I'm like, that nigga's like a teenager. What
Right.
teenager's not doing that? So we gonna judge him. He's lost his life, and we're judging him off something that every kid does.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It's bullshit. It is.
So we gonna judge people on their past? No, nigga, you cannot pray to a God that does not judge you on your past and complain about people being judged on their past. Go ahead, J-Rocl.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure? I got it back.
J-Rocl, get your shit back,
Yeah,
bro.
can I get my ball back real quick?
My ball punk. What was that, Depot?
Nah, but so, like I said, it's real interesting because outside of Trayvon in a couple situations and Bill, it's been more white people who's been getting flack. So it's not even a race thing anymore.
It's weird, man. White people getting caught up in
Right.
This is an abnormal world.
Because at first it was you had the shootings and he was a gang, he did this, he did that. Now with the Me Too movement, it's everybody. Like you got CEOs of companies, like half of the people in Hollywood again
Shook.
right.
Yeah, but let me ask
Is
you.
Harvey Weinstein in jail yet?
He's not. And
He's
that's
not.
what I was
So
actually
how the
gonna
hell-
That's what I was going to go to.
Oh, okay, good.
How can Bill Cosby be sentenced? Which I really thought it was ironic that we recorded our episode Monday night.
That's crazy.
And J-Rocl did the Bill Cosby impersonation, and on Tuesday, this nigga gets sentenced.
This nigga went to jail. I was like, because I said, did he get sentenced? Because I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And then, like, literally the next day, boy, that was a hot take I wanted to put out, and I was like,
real.
They said Rock wants to do the pudding pop joke. We're gonna put the
hell
pudding
yeah.
pop in jail. That's it.
Nigga, we did that episode Monday. He got sentenced Tuesday. We dropped that episode Wednesday.
We were like,
Nah, you
shit,
talking
this-
about perfect timing.
this is in poor taste. I was like, we might be on the wrong side of this one.
Yeah, we might be, but ain't nobody said nothing yet, which is good. But that's a good. I mean, how can I guess Bill Cosby be sentenced, but not Harvey Weinstein? When he was
Somebody explain.
I want to say he was like one of the first ones to be
Yeah, for
outed.
people,
I guess.
yeah, he was the first one, and hundreds of people have come out.
And this
said,
nigga
Harvey
still
did this,
walking
Harvey
around.
does it.
Yeah.
And nothing's been done.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But didn't he leave the country, or is he still here?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I ain't been
anyway,
checking for him, so I don't know.
yeah. So I haven't looked that part up.
He's funding your new favorite movie, though.
Which one?
What?
Who knows? He owns half of Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true too.
yeah.
But like,
Would y'all be mad if he funded Black Panther? after I found out this nigga gave the bag for Black Panther.
That would never hurt my soul.
Yeah, I don't feel warm
My
and
red's
fuzzy.
looking like that.
I don't.
Kevin Feige, I need you to come address this room for us. Like, yo,
I'm not trying to start nothing. I was just thinking.
At this nigga.
I was just thinking because you said he is pretty big in Hollywood,
Yeah,
even though
he
he's
is.
not over his company anymore. I mean, they still have a large percentage of what goes on as far as movies.
They do. Go ahead, Jay.
that just hurt my feelings. Like,
Yeah, that kind of. Yeah.
My bad.
yeah, no, but not good. So in the political world, and when you come to people who make decisions, I kind of agree that your past should matter.
Okay. Talk about it.
So here's why. If you're going to be making policies, you're going to be making decisions that affect everybody, who you are matters. And in most cases, half the people who are getting all the controversy, they've been doing the same thing for 10, 20 years. Like the guy with the Supreme Court, he started there in his college years.
Right.
We're not talking about a child.
Right. You was a full grown man.
We're talking about somebody 19, 20, 21, all the way through college partying.
Right.
And everybody comes out say the same thing. Was at a party. He was doing this. So that's the issue. If you're going to be making policies about women's rights, but you have a history that you don't respect women, that's something that you gotta do.
I agree with that.
see what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
I think that in itself is trash. I don't think men should be making any rule about what women should do with their body. But
Yeah.
how? So at what point do you?
That was a late one. Go
Appreciate
for it.
that. But so at what point do you not you leave the past out? Because if you think about it, I mean, there are some pastors out there who had rough past,
Bro.
but they flipped their life around and now they're over a congregation. So does their past still matter?
Well, heck, half the main characters in the Bible, like, yo, David, like, murked a nigga, right? To sleep with his wife. Yeah, that's in there. Moses caught a body.
So in modern times, anyway.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I mean, yeah. So everybody has a past, and to address what you said about the pastors, I think that's one of the biggest ways that pastors don't have that issue. They put it up front in almost every sermon. Hey, before I was a pastor, I did this. So
yeah, but they don't be saying what they be. I know
So-
a few pastors in Polk City.
I mean, I know a lot. I've lived there a lot.
Yeah,
But it's like if you're putting out what your past is, it's harder for it to be used against you. Now, depending on what you've done, it absolutely can be used against you.
right.
But if you own it, then you can't do a surprise attack on me because I've told my congregation that I do this. Mm-hmm. And
So basically, the B rabbit technique.
right.
I'm gonna talk about me before you talk about me.
Now, at the same time, this does not mean that you're not going to catch heat for this shit either.
Right.
And depending on what you do, there's nothing that you can do to excuse yourself of it. But the only thing you can do is just jump ahead of it. Say, okay, I made this mistake when I was younger, and this is what I'm doing to move past it. But you can't have a pattern of doing it.
I agree with that.
And like this, when you look at stuff in general, like even before all this shit came up, talking Me Too movement, anything, like the people who get looked at the most who has a past is sex offenders and murderers. Like, so I looked it up, like, how long do you have to be a registered sex offender? Do y'all know?
I have no idea.
Wait, hold on. What's the question?
How long do you have to be a registered sex offender?
Oh shit!
Is that life?
Yeah, that's
Life.
life. Yeah, that's
So-
life.
So if you're wrongly accused of being a sex offender, you just SOL?
SOL, because I actually know someone who was wrongly accused as for messing around with a minor, but they didn't have an attorney to fight the case. So even though they didn't do it, they still had to register as a sex offender. Yeah, that stuck with you.
That's trash.
That's our justice system. Though.
Yeah.
That's trash.
So it's like, your past is always, depending on what you did, has always followed you. But now that we live in the age of social media, everything's amplified.
Yeah, and people can even actually go back because I mean Twitter. Niggas be, hey, I ain't gonna lie, 08, 09 Twitter was nuts.
rough. It was fire.
Nuts. That shit was lit though. But when you think about it, people now, because society has changed so much, And when you get in certain positions, people actually go back and look at your Twitter.
Real.
And they go back and look at your social media and they dig stuff up and they make stuff available for the masses to see. And then you have to respond to that. Even though you're not that person anymore.
Right. Yep.
You still have to answer to that tweet you sent in 2008 about whatever.
You know what's crazy? Because I remember this one time when Kobe was on the bench and he said faggot. He called a ref a faggot.
I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
And they was on his head. Like on his head. And he had to apologize, and he started using his platform to
Promote LGBT or something like that.
Something like that, basically. I don't even know if LBGT was a thing yet.
Well, yeah, nah, it probably wasn't.
But I mean, something to that account.
Yeah.
And there was a day in time where the saying faggot, the
was a
F
social
word,
norm.
that was a norm.
And that's also when you go back and look at old tweets, old social media, and when people accuse you of stuff, is what was the time period?
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing. And now we're judging people because
social norms have changed.
the era changed.
tremendously just since we've been alive.
Correct.
So like some of the stuff that used to fly in Shreveport,
This shit don't fly no more.
not at all.
So is it fair to be judged off of something that's taken out of context? Because yes, that and I'm not defending using that word, but I'm saying if that word was a norm back in there, back in the day, that was slang. So if the context is being changed now to oh well, you're against gay people, and this is a derogatory term. Yeah, but when I said it, it wasn't a derogatory term. Well, no, technically it was a derogatory term.
It still was. It still was back in the day.
It was just accepted.
It was acceptable. It wasn't any difference between the F word, gay, homosexual. It all meant the same thing.
And it's crazy how these rules change. Because I remember back in the day, damn was a bad word. And then all of a sudden, I see it on TV now. They used to bleep that out.
Yeah. And shit, even
shit too.
Yeah.
All this stuff is changing.
Yeah.
So the words that we weren't supposed to say, now we can say them. And the words that we used to say, we can't say. It's confusing.
It is.
Yeah. So, and that's the hardest thing about it is because even though you're politically correct now, everything in the past been taken out of context. And what most people in the media and when they're trying to attack you, they intentionally take everything out of context.
Yep.
So how do you defend yourself against that?
Boy, that's kind of sucky.
It is.
If you do a podcast.
Yeah.
We say a lot of shit.
We do say a lot of shit.
Yeah, we got the whole episode. We can go back and fire the whole thing up also.
Yeah, but when they blast us on the news, they only take one clip.
Yep, you gotta be careful. We haven't done too much controversial stuff on here.
Yeah, no, we've done a little bit. There was something I wanted to ask I wanted to ask. Were you done? Well, not done. Not
Are you done? Are you done?
Well, no, not done. Not,
Are you done?
not
Damn,
done with
Rock,
this-
did you finish? Can I
Not
talk
done with
now,
this
please?
topic. Just done with
He
your.
said, we done
done
stole
with
your topic
thought.
like 3 times.
Yeah,
Are you done?
Yeah, you done, nigga? Are we done? Because we want to take back over. No. Was your thought finished? So, was that no? Does that mean no?
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
So let's flip it then, right? So let's say, like Wayne, right? He put out an album just now, but a lot of people are shaming Wayne because
That was
it's
good.
not the old Wayne. It's not the Wayne that we're used to hearing.
I'm tired of hearing old Wayne. But y'all nigga, first tangent time.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's
Old
not just me.
Wayne.
You can't have no topic either.
No, old Wayne was getting garbage. We didn't want old Wayne no more. I don't know why the internet is tripping on him.
Well, how old Wayne? How old of a Wayne are we talking?
Anything 08, 09, anything after Carter 2 was starting to get a little dicey.
Okay.
And right around when did Drake take over? 08, 09?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I have to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say for the last 6 years, Wayne been an enigma. He's been like something that's just like, he's Wayne, but he ain't killing it like he used to. He ain't dedication Wayne.
Right.
He ain't squad up Wayne. He ain't Carter Wayne. He's just some goofball trying to jump on a skateboard and play rock with a guitar.
Guitar Hero.
Whatever. Outside of Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm sorry. So should we hold? So can we hold? Should we hold Wayne accountable because he's not the same Wayne? Because his newest album isn't like anything that he's put out before.
That shit's dope though.
I like it.
That shit's
If you
dope.
actually listen to it, it's actually pretty. It's
yeah,
pretty
it's fire.
nice. It's pretty nice. It's sorry. It's pretty nice. There's some songs out. There's some repeats on there, but probably not the whole album. But it's pretty good.
I mean,
So,
but when
can
you look at
flip
that,
it?
pretty much that's every artist because like that's what niggas said about Luda after Red Light District. All out,
Yeah,
he
that was-
changed. I mean, but
that was a cutoff.
I mean, that was his last real
Red Light
album.
District was the cutoff.
Yeah, red light. No, seriously, every artist has a cutoff. Red Light District is Luda's cutoff.
Yep.
T.I.'s cutoff was it Urban Legend?
Man, I think T.I. can still come back and bang though.
Man, I could.
Yeah, but this T.I. we got now is not the same as prime time T.I.
Man, I think he can. I think he put an album out today.
But we say that about a lot of people.
We'll see.
We say that about a lot of people who are old heads, but then when they come back, it's not the same sound. I don't know if because we're used to listening to a certain type of sound, whether we like it or not.
Yep.
Man, motivation.
But that was Urban Legend.
That's all I'm saying. Urban Legend was fire.
To me, that after Urban Legend, it just kind of got a little dicey. When I see this nigga singing with Jamie Foxx, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I gotta listen to some of his new stuff.
I mean, I don't know. Like Eminem, after the Eminem show, I'm cutting it off. 8 Mile, I'll give him 8 Mile. That's it. And the first 4 songs on Encore, and I'm done.
Well, yeah, Eminem ain't got
Nah,
nothing that
bro.
can rock.
Like,
Any tracks
some
on the
alright.
last one?
no, he went hard on the last album, but it
Yeah.
ain't peak him.
Yeah, nah.
Everybody got a cut off.
Yeah, and
Jordan got a cut off.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, after the last finals.
Yeah, we don't count Wizards Jordan. We don't count Kobe after the Achilles tear. We don't count.
Nah, that Mexican was fire.
That's some Lakers people. They don't want to count.
Yeah.
They don't want to count Kobe Bryant's downfall.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
on decline. They don't count.
We don't count the first 2 years. We don't count the last 4.
6 years?
Shit. Do we count Hakeem Olajuwon playing for Toronto?
His total points count.
Y'all niggas didn't even know he played
See,
for
well,
Toronto.
you gotta take all that into account when you arguing for, and that's what people do. They want to take people highlights and just debate the highlights. You gotta take all that shit into account.
Man, when I'm talking
Every
about
bit of it.
When I'm talking about people who did it at the absolute best, whether that be music, finances, technology, sports, whatever, I'm taking like who hit the highest highs and sustained that high for an extended period of time. I don't care about the lows because everybody got lows. I ain't looking
Everybody's lows ain't the
I ain't
same.
looking at Bill Gates and being like, or Steve Jobs and being like, well, nigga, you didn't finish college.
Well, yeah, I mean that's different though. I'm just talking about when you're talking about somebody who has a performance based career such as sports. You gotta take everything into account. I would think. Why would you take the highs?
So we count Muhammad Ali getting old and washed.
if he was still in it, why would you not count everything? Why would you only count?
Because the body can only operate at peak condition for a certain amount of time. And anything above that time, you should get credit for. Anything after that time, that's just life.
Nah, man.
I mean-
he got washed. That's all
I mean, she can say the same thing about Floyd, but his last fights were against lesser opponents. But he did it smart. He made sure that he would get them deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets the proper credit for it.
But if he would have took the L, you would still give him the credits. Oh, he's outside his prime.
If Floyd would have fucked around and lost to Conor McGregor, I would have been like, yo, he's just washed. He's just old.
That was right. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, he was playing with house money.
Let me ask y'all this: is there anything that can come back and bite you that's out right now?
Personally?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before we got off into sports.
There's no proof of it.
The fact, Jay,
There's no proof of it.
I believe something. The way that nigga face
Bro,
just
this nigga face is nuts.
There's no proof of it.
Bro, this nigga Jay hit a dead body or something. This is like ain't no proof of it. I don't know.
I
Ain't no
mean,
proof of
so
it.
I feel like there's something in anybody's past. Like I said, it's a different culture. Like so the stuff I did when I was 18, 19, 20, 17, that's a completely different culture time.
It is. So yeah, I actually agree to that. Some stuff, maybe not all, but some stuff that you've done in the past was, I guess, in a sense, okay for that time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything, in general. I'm just talking in general. I'm not
this in
talking about
general
something
terms, yeah.
in particular. But yeah, something you've done in the past may not be okay now. So,
Like, yeah, some stuff I did in high school, I would get fired up by the LGBT community. It was a different
oh yeah,
time.
without a doubt.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, 1,000%.
yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%. So yeah, if you bring that up, yes. Yeah, that was a problem.
All right. I don't want to incriminate us too much, but I just thought that would be an interesting question to ask. Because I'm asked that because you kind of just think back over your life as the culture changes. You kind of just think back, okay, could something really come up? No, I didn't really do anything. But then as the culture changes, it's like, okay, well, does that count now?
Yeah, it does count.
You know what I mean? So
And then it's just how big you get. So like, if you never get to the national stage where somebody can say, "Oh, remember when 1992 you did?" Man, I was a kid. What? I don't even remember it.
Scrutiny.
So it's
man, that's nuts.
People coming up. Some people just do it for a payday.
First of all, like listeners, and us included, there's probably something if you go back far enough on your Facebook feed that will get you hemmed up.
Yeah,
that'll pop up in your memories that you're not gonna share.
Boy,
be like, oh, I was on one that day.
Boy, nigga,
keep scrolling
for real.
So yeah, there's probably something that would catch a majority of us.
The bad thing about social media, it's like,
it's there
now. Everything is going to be there. Whatever you post is going to be there forever.
It's no getting rid of
all those drunk texts, man.
And that's the crazy part. It's no getting rid of it.
If you put it out there, it's going to be out there.
It's out, bro.
It's going to be out there.
You could tweet some shit, delete it a minute later. Somebody snapped it.
Somebody done snapped that hoe and it's just waiting.
Pull your card.
Got it loaded up in the chamber.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So, anyway.
All right. Off of it, man. Go ahead.
Oh, well, one thing that I wanted to chop it up. So,
I mean, you stole everybody else's topic. You got one for yourself?
Oh, you know, hold on, real quick.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Was there something else you wanted to say, Jay?
No, I was trying to figure out.
Not you, Jay.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I got mine out eventually. The second time around.
Oh, that's gonna be a thing now.
I'm trying. No, you did like hijack that nigga shit though. That was nuts. You did hijack that nigga shit.
Somebody say.
All right, I'm off of it. Oh no, I actually do have a question.
Okay.
Since we're talking about accountability, right? Let's say what Kanye West is doing right now. How long should we hold him accountable?
I held accountable since the first time he did.
That's a good. Okay, so I'm gonna be a hypocrite. I'm about to join
the same show.
I'm about to join all of y'all.
This nigga just went raw for like the last 30 minutes and then talking about, I'm finna be a hypocrite.
You shouldn't judge people. In the Bible, my God says, you know what, fuck it. Kanye, all right, I'm walking back.
No.
That's a quick walk back too. Shit, this the same episode walk back.
I thought we were gonna make it to the best of.
No. Moonwalking this bitch. I'm moonwalking through your clique. So I'm gonna be a hypocrite because being a hypocrite is being human.
We'll try clear.
Oh, now it is.
I'm so fucking tired of Kanye West.
He's nuts.
I'm tired of the rebrand strategy where he sold us on. Didn't this nigga say I'm out of the sunken place? Mm-hmm. And then go to Saturday Night Live and go right back to the sunken place?
Hell yeah, he did.
Sync
with the MAGA hat.
Right.
And now I saw or I heard it on Breakfast Club, and so the nigga came out talking about how they told me not to wear this hat, and I'm just going to, you're not going to tell me what to do, so I'm wearing a hat. To me, that sounds like you're not really, like, I don't know if you're really riding for him like that. Mm-hmm. Or if you're just so egotistical that you just can't tolerate anybody telling you what to do, so you're doing something in spite. But the problem is your microphone is so big because of the stature and the prestige that you have that you're damaging people for the sake of your ego.
Yeah, I think his mic is actually getting smaller. He still has a huge platform, but I don't know if as many people are paying attention to him.
We're tired of him.
Yeah. Did y'all hear he said you should abolish the 13th Amendment, which was the abolishment of slavery? You know what I'm saying? That shit.
I'm so fucking tired of you.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Dude was wilding.
With a straight face.
I don't know if this is a ploy. Because he got a whole bunch of shit rolling out, new clothes.
Was he still under albums, the train track when he said this?
No, I think this was recent. I think this was like on Saturday Night Live. I didn't get to watch Saturday Night Live, but I saw some clips.
I need to go back and find that.
Nah, I'm off. I'm good. Go ahead.
So here's my issue with Kanye with that. because I feel like if he keeps this up, he's going to make it a trend. I think people are going to start rocking with it.
What? The Make America Great
Yeah,
Again
the
hat?
maggots. It's not for Donald, it's for Kanye. It's for including everybody.
No, bro, you lost as hell if you follow that motto. I feel because we've had too long of a stretch. I mean, we had the whole political run of Donald Trump and him telling us what this hat is, and people backing up the reason that Donald Trump gave behind this hat. And you can't just say, okay, well, Kanye West is saying it's cool now, so it's cool. That shit don't fly.
It's
like
a lot
that.
of sheep, though.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, maybe some people that do it, but dog, hell no. We know what this hat means. I mean, it is what it is. Like,
I think the younger crowd trying to be hip and follow Yeezy. I feel like he's gonna get some people really tripping for this shit.
He may get some people, but here's my opinion. Kanye to young people is old. He's not hip.
yeah.
Kanye's washed. In every sense of the word that washed means. He's over the hill. His music isn't as good as it used to be. He's not selling as much as he used to sell. His respectability has fallen drastically. Mm-hmm. He's not popping. He seems like a guy that's trying to catch trends versus being a guy that used to create trends.
Yeah. And you can tell because what happens is like artists who are, I guess, I don't want to say on a decline, but has reached their maturity level as far as their career goes, they try to pull new young artists into their mix. Like Kanye West pulled Lil Pump into his mix.
Why would Kanye be with Lil Pump?
Right. And Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Why would Kanye be with Tekashi?
Right. To try to pull in that audience.
That's
because,
all he's doing.
Yeah, that's like
Nicki
that's
Minaj do the same shit.
Nicki Minaj does the same thing. She has a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine,
yeah.
which I heard actually bumps. But
Nicki has
even
been low-key
M,
putting out some fire.
even M clapping at Machine Gun Kelly and then pulling Joyner in, which I mean that's a dope song.
That's
still,
actually a dope song.
Yeah, like you try to pull in new artists, not new artists, but new artists.
Yeah.
Or popping artists at the time.
to get influence. Yeah, I guess I'm looking from it because I know what Kanye used to be.
Yeah, because we old now.
Yeah.
Like you at some point,
Yeah.
Jay, you gotta admit, like we're transitioning to the old heads. We not the young bloods no more. We not the young niggas. Like I sound old, young bloods. We're not the
young bloods.
I will say him.
we not the young niggas.
You got
that,
some skin in the game.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, you got some skin in the game. we like the niggas that we came up listening to that we thought were dope as shit. That's old school hip hop. If you
That's
go to
insane.
if you go to old school hip hop stations now, they're playing College Dropout. They're playing Late Registration. I don't know if you know that, but that's happening.
That's fucked up.
Graduation is old school hip hop now.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame.
That like it's different.
These kids need to listen to the old hip hop station. Then got some good ass music on it.
Oh, you do sound old. Damn.
Nigga, we sound like the get off
Music
my
ain't
lawn
like it
niggas.
is now, like it was
That's
back
what
in
I'm
my
saying.
day. That's how y'all niggas sound.
Hell yeah, nigga. Shit, Aaliyah's in the classic section now. They don't even
Aaliyah, motherfucking Genuine
God
in my
damn.
jeans, in those jeans. nigga.
old school R&B.
Tyrese Sweet Lady.
All that
old
shit's
school
Quiet
R&B.
Storm now.
All that shit.
That shit used to be that shit used to be Hot 97. It's
Hell
Quiet
yeah.
Storm now.
Yeah, nigga.
Damn. Sweat Hotel. God damn it.
Yeah. Shit. But anyway,
that's Keith Sweat, baby. Keith Sweat. That's Keith Sweat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Keith Sweat.
Yeah,
Sweat
make it last
Hotel.
forever.
All right, man. We out that.
But I did want to do one thing before we got out of here. But we've been toying around with this idea about doing hip hop quotables, right? Yeah. So why don't we do like hip hop life quotables? Something that a dope artist said that actually we could apply to life.
Okay.
So thought that would be fun. Kind of weird segueing off of this old school vibe because it's going to be an old school artist in today's term.
Is it a old school song though?
Would this qualify?
What's
07?
damn, what CD was this on? Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come.
Yeah. It's pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
over 10
college.
Yeah.
Damn, that was 10 years ago.
It's actually 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so go ahead and tee that up. So basically, the point of this is what we'll do is we'll play a snippet of the track, and then we'll react to what's being said, what we got from it, and then we can chop it up a bit, and then we'll go back.
Damn, like we definitely didn't talk about this. Is
I'm about to say
impromptu.
I'm about to say I don't know
Impromptu.
if we've talked about this.
All right,
So this should be funny.
All right, so cool. So what did you want to play first? I had them timestamps because they're all the same song. So
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't know, just play one.
all right, so we
It don't
start with the
matter.
one we jumped off the episode with. Then
Okay, cool.
all right.
Life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing to these other guys, but lullabies don't mean a thing to me. I'm not afraid of dying, I'm afraid of not trying. Every day hit every wave like I'm Hawaiian. I don't surf the net, no, I never been on MySpace. Too busy letting my voice
MySpace.
vibrate,
stop it.
carving out.
That's definitely old school.
That's old school MySpace,
Yeah,
right?
nigga, when MySpace is popping on this song, nigga, yes, this is old as hell.
All right, so cool. So running back to the beginning, I'm gonna tell you where to stop. Oh, that's fire.
Life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing to these other guys, but lullabies don't mean a thing to me.
All right. So life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing to these other guys, but lullabies don't mean a thing to me. Right? Mm-hmm. For me, it harkens to the point where at some point we got to put childish shit away. So I think in everybody's life there was a time where you used to be the first one to be like, well, throw them hands then. Right? Mm-hmm. Get into beef with people.
Step up in my square.
Yep.
That was my go-to line.
Step up in my square.
Step in my square.
Yeah, you sound like old nigga.
Yeah, step in my square.
Catch his fade, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas would step in it too. I'd be surprised. Like, damn, nigga, you really stepped in my shit.
Can you please step out of my square, please, sir?
Nah, yeah, you're in my intimate space. Nah, step out of my square.
Yo, this is my square. You got your own square.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh my God, it's my
bad.
lonely time space. This is my alone time space.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
But life is but a dream to me. Okay, so you're grown up now. Gunshot sings to these other guys, but lullabies don't mean a thing to me. It's like, okay, cool. I'm past the point where niggas just get violent for no reason. Remember back in the day where we used to run towards the fight?
Yeah.
Now
niggas
niggas
fighting.
Boy.
Yeah,
everybody
now we
ran
be
up
at a concert and some shit, and we be like, man, I hope these niggas don't do no dumb shit.
Start shooting in the air and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like eventually you have to grow out of things like that.
Yeah.
And once you mature, you should be above all that stuff to where certain things that, like, if you're in your late 20s and the same shit that's happening to you then when you were a kid is happening to you now, you gotta reassess some stuff.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like at some point it's like, dog, you're too old to have these child problems.
Yeah. Lullabies don't mean a thing to me, bro. That's old news.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
can't be getting hype off that anymore.
Like, nigga, I'm asleep.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
Did you get anything from that?
No.
You don't relate to that at all about being an older nigga?
Play it back, Kim.
Play it back.
Yeah.
Life is but a dream to me. Gunshots sing to these other guys, but lullabies don't mean a thing to me.
So for me, it's the opposite.
Okay.
So it's literally, I'm living my dream because life is my dream.
Right.
So to me, it's saying that I'm living the best version of my life. And the lullaby, so main thing is I'm not going back to sleep because I don't need to. It's already here.
That's fire. I love that. That's fire.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
That's fire.
For flipping the script.
Okay, so
Okay.
I like this shit.
Okay. I like it.
Okay. No pressure, Ave.
Nah, I rolled with you. That's what I said. That's what it is. Like the gunshots that hype all you other niggas up, like I'm off that. I'm on to something else.
I like Jay's better. But
Nah, Jay's was better.
that shit was fire.
Yeah, Jay's was better.
All right, cool. Move on. Go ahead.
Not afraid of dying, I'm afraid of not trying. Every day hit every wave like I'm Hawaiian.
Okay. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not trying. I just want to pump the brakes there, right?
That's all you need right there.
Yeah,
that line speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not trying.
You want to break it down some more? At least
I do.
That the line speaks for us.
No, I do, because that hit me.
Afraid of dying.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm afraid of. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that hit me because it's like, it's crazy because dying is a fear that most of us have. Most people don't want to die. But I think that a greater fear is actually of trying, because we have that more often. You face like most people on average aren't facing death every day.
Yeah.
But most people do have an opportunity that comes to them a lot. Opportunity for relationships, opportunity for growth, opportunity for finances, opportunity for health, opportunity for spirituality, whatever, right? But we tend to fear trying. When someone presents an opportunity to us, usually we shy away from that. You know, how many times have you turned down an opportunity just because you were like, well, I don't know if I'd be able to do it?
Right.
So for me, like, that's profound in the fact that it's like, nah, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not trying to do my best, to live my best life, not to put myself in a position to be better. And I don't think people look at opportunities like that. I think we default to saying no before we do anything.
Oh yeah, because it's the fear of one. It's the fear of doing something new, right? Especially if they're not familiar with it and they don't know people who are familiar with it. Even if they do know people who are familiar with it, they'll still shy away from. They'll still say no,
Right?
Because in some cases they're fearful. They're fearful of what may or may not happen with that opportunity. Is it even an opportunity?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is it something that's going to work? Is it something that's real?
Yeah. So
And how would you even know if you don't do it?
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't know. But I do know that if I don't do it, I stay in the same place that I am. That's what people are thinking. Like, I don't want to try that, but I know if I don't try that, like even though I'm not good where I'm at now, I'm familiar with this not good mood.
That brings up something else though. Because people will complain about where they're at, but then be given an opportunity to do something different and be like, well, no, I'm good on that. I don't like where I'm at right now, but I'm comfortable here. Mm-hmm. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. Shit, it does. But I mean, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do with that? Somebody comes to you and say, man, you know, complaining your shit on my finances and shit. Oh, my car, finna get repoed and shit. I'm finna kick down my apartment.
Niggas ain't shit. My relationships.
Yeah, all that shit. They come to you with all that,
Student
and
loans.
you come to them with an opportunity.
What'd you say?
Student loans,
Student
$9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit.
They come to you with all that,
Life
right?
comes at you
Because
quick.
Reg, you're a pretty cool person. You know, I feel like people.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people
Checks in the mail.
confide. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I feel like people confide in you a lot, maybe or maybe not. But when people come to you, or Rock, because I know Rock, you said in recent episodes or past episodes that people come to you. Like when people come to y'all with stuff, and you come to them, or you present an opportunity per se, and they decline it. Like, what are y'all's thoughts? Like, what are y'all's reactions?
What I say to myself is, why the fuck you even came to me with this? Because literally, and that's literally what happens. Somebody give you 5-minute story. Okay, this what's going on. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Okay, if you do this, and this, you out of it. Man, I don't know about that. I can just You asked me, how do I get out of this situation? Said 1, 2, 3, and 4 is all you gotta do. You good. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I don't know about all that. I'm just gonna ask my mama. I'm gonna see what my sister.
mama?
I'm gonna see what my sister and brother's gonna do.
Nah, you'd be surprised. Niggas still reach out to their moms for stuff. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but like people do definitely have their parents. I'm gonna say their parents as a lifeline for sure. No question.
A lot of people are very comfortable with having whatever the safety net is.
Yeah,
They'll rather just fall into the safety net instead of climbing out yourself.
yeah. And I'm not talking about. Damn, I feel like deja vu.
What you mean?
I feel like I've said this before, but it's a difference between like your parents being there for you and you reaching out to them every time you need something.
Being enabled by them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
for me, like I used to try to solve their problems per se. Like you give them the like, hey, why don't you do this? Or you could switch around. Like even when I was mentoring, people would, because part of mentoring is like they have to tell you what's wrong.
yeah.
And you got to find some kind of creative way that you can solve it for them where they would actually do it.
Makes
Right.
sense. Yeah.
But Alex really, or A Sweet, I should say, really changed my mindset on that, because ever since that episode, I think it's 27, when people come to me now, I kind of default to, well, what's the solution? I'll ask them, like, well, what solution are you looking for?
And that's what I need to get to is, do you know what you want to happen?
Right.
Because like once you know that, it's easy for them to navigate themselves.
Right.
And that's what I should be doing, is helping you navigate instead of giving you the answer. Because giving you the answer doesn't help. And most people, once you give them the answer, they don't even want to take it.
Yeah, an answer that a person comes upon themselves is way more valuable than one that's told to them. Way more valuable. Mm-hmm. So,
Nice. We rolling else? We rolling some more?
yep, roll on.
All right.
I don't surf the net, no, I never been on MySpace. Too busy letting my voice vibrate.
You said MySpace.
First of all,
It rhymed though. You couldn't rhyme voice vibrate with Facebook and no shit.
yeah,
Like
Or Black
or
Planet.
Twitter, Black Planet. No, for real, that's crazy how timely that is now, because when he's saying I don't surf the net, no, I never been on MySpace, too busy letting my voice vibrate, carving out MySpace, you're talking about doing shit in real life. And there's a lot of times that, like, how often do we see people running shit online, but they real life portfolio ain't shit? They ain't looking too hot.
Damn, read that lyric one more time that we just went through.
I don't surf the net. No, I never been on MySpace. Too busy letting my voice vibrate, carving out MySpace.
Carving out your space, boy.
Like how much territory do you really have outside of the digital world?
How much territory do you want outside the digital world? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, how much of your life do you really want?
Because real life for some people
It's the digital
is
world.
the digital world. Like like what was that movie that Ready Player One?
Yep.
Like people get lost in Facebook, Twitter, and IG, and they spend so much time and energy on it that really in real life, where they could be making shit happen, nothing's going on.
Yeah. And it's crazy because with people nowadays, this a term, like, do you want to do it IRL, or it's like, do you want to do it in real life?
In real life, yeah.
Or
IRL, that's a new one. I ain't heard
the
that
fact
one.
that you have to ask that question is stupid.
Yeah, you need to get hip to the game. Yeah.
Nigga, IRL.
Yeah,
in real life.
In real life, IRL.
It's like when would you use that? Like how would you use that in a sentence?
I mean,
Like,
do you want to meet up IRL or you want to meet up on 2K?
niggas is crazy, dog.
That-
That's
I know
deep
what
for
it means.
me.
It does sound whack, but I know what it means. People do use that.
And that's insane that it's a real, that people have to specify, are we meeting up in person? Are we just gonna chop it up on Facebook?
How do y'all feel about like texting versus having a real conversation with people?
I like having a real conversation with people, but I don't think I think we're desensitized to that now. I think that's if you want to talk about why relationships ain't happening, I think that's the reason women are having a lot of problems too. Niggas don't know how to talk no more.
Nah, hell nah.
Niggas don't know how to talk.
Hell nah. So don't.
The relationship
yeah, it's crazy.
mouthpiece is trash.
Somebody asked me the other day, it was like, how many conversations do you have a day? I had to think, I was like, okay, well, what's crazy, I had to ask her what type of conversation. Like, are we talking about like face to face? We talking about texting or whatever? Like,
Right.
what type of conversation? I had to think back. I was like, I really don't. I mean, there's a few people I may text, but as far as like picking up the phone and like talking to people or conversing with people face to face, like I rarely do that now. As much as I like to. Like I like kicking it and getting together and having a conversation face to face, because we could do this over the internet.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
That would be whack though.
That would be whack. That would be trash. But we could though.
Yeah.
But the value isn't there. So I mean, I don't know. I think there's more value in doing face to face and voice, like actually picking up the phone versus texting people and some
The
shit.
people that are really doing shit in real life. Okay, so there's levels. So you ever see like a comic online, and they got a strong online following, and they do like those quick 60-second
The bomb
jokes.
people, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right. There's levels to that. So yeah, they could do that online, but like Gully, we were getting our haircut. We were talking about comedians, right? And he was saying like there was this. He tried to book this one kid, internet dude. He was in the Texas area for whatever reason, and he booked him for a show. The nigga couldn't do a set. He's only good for 60 seconds to 2 minutes. And the bigger comics can hold down a set. So you can do so much with technology, but if you're trying to get to the upper echelon, then you have to be able to do something in real life. You can't do everything digitally.
Yeah.
What to say, high touch and high tech? You got to have some sort of mix of both. Kevin Hart, he's mastered that. He's high tech, IG, live, Facebook, everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But he's high touch because he's always touring. He's always at the Breakfast Club. He's always doing something physically with people.
Yeah. I think Kevin Hart had a sweet spot too because he was doing stand up for a long time and then social media got popular and he kind of adapted with it.
Yeah,
you
he
know
did.
what I mean? He kind of
Him, DJ Khaled, all of them.
DJ Khaled, yeah, all of them for real. Okay.
But yeah, you gotta get outside of the box. I think too many of us we're living vicariously through PlayStation, Xbox, Facebook, Twitter, and all this other stuff, and nothing's happening for us in real life.
Yeah.
Or there's this website I go to called BoxDen, where you get rep points. So you get rep points, and you build your rep based off of how many posts you make, how many comments you make, and how many likes you get. So it's like niggas with like thousands and thousands of fucking points.
Because that's the real world.
That's all they do.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
Yeah. I mean, but like with the whole texting versus talking, I feel like that's a generational thing. It's like for myself, I grew up, you had to talk. There was no texting option.
Yeah.
Like there was no, okay. Remember them old texting that 1, 2, 3? You got to tap 1, 3 times. Like, kids like, what's he mean? What's tap 1, 3 times mean? So there was no easy way to text. So you had to call.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't get hip to all the little abbreviations for texting to my mid-20s.
Like ASL and all
Like I would that was AOL chat.
that was that chat on my chat. You know about the ASL. ASL. What's your ASL? You know,
Hey, you know what I'm saying? AOL chat was real. But like some of the newer text abbreviations, I would get a text and I would have to go to Google and look it up. So I know how to respond to people.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I've gotten so used to texting. It's like when people call me, not everybody would, but when my phone rings, sometimes I'm like, damn, like, shit, why they calling? Why they can't just text me? Like it's gotten that bad.
It's that bad.
It's gotten that bad, and it's like,
and people don't even check voicemails anymore.
They don't.
Like, nigga, for what? Text me.
That's all you gotta do.
I remember I was at work and I called somebody because it's insurance. You got to call, right? Nigga straight up said on the voicemail, he was like, "If you're calling me and I'm not picking up, it's because I'm waiting on your text. If you're not texting me, we not talking."
That's real though. That's real.
Straight up.
That's funny.
Straight up. So, what else we got?
We got to roll some more.
Yeah.
Out my space in this world of fly girls.
Next one.
Next one.
One said, "Hope, how you get so fly?" I said, "For not being afraid to fall out the sky."
How'd you get so fly by not being afraid to fall out the sky? I think we kind of covered that already. Just off the fact that it's covered. So, move on.
Roll it down. So the next one.
Like mighty clone, mighty clone.
Should we say what song this is?
Oh, this is this is Jay-Z's Beach Chair for you uninitiated. It's on the Kingdom Come. Well, we promoted the album, so it's off the Kingdom Come album. Came out in 2007. All right. It's one of
Like
Jay's best
mighty
tracks.
clone, mighty gone. I am on permanent vacay. Life is but
Okay,
a
here
beach.
we go. Nah, keep going.
song's like a Hallmark card until you reach here. Till she's here, and she's declared the heir. I will prepare.
Pause. This song is like a Hallmark card until you reach here. So till she's here and she's declared the heir, I will prepare. So that's talking about legacy. The song's a Hallmark card until you reach here. That's the unborn child, right? Now, Abe, you got a daughter. J-Rocl, you and I, we don't have children yet. So the question would be, well, I don't know about
What do you?
I was about to say I don't know, Jay. Like you, but okay, we don't have children. But
What y'all talking about?
I don't know what he been doing. So
Oh,
No,
oh yeah, bro.
I have no
You
kids.
got some buns in the oven somewhere?
No buns and oven.
Okay, cool. So I think that begs the question that we as people should be thinking about daily is like, well, what are we doing today to prepare for our family that's not even here yet? Or for our family that's here? What are we currently doing today
Yeah.
to get us ready? Because I think we play, myself included, like all of us, I think we play a lot in idle time where we don't do shit.
Right.
And a day just gets away from us. But like, damn, that day went by fast. Damn, this week went by quick.
Damn, this shit went by quick.
Yeah. Like, nigga, it's October?
Man.
Shit, it's only 2 months?
Yep, to the best of.
What? 3 months?
2 months left. Well, 3 months left, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's a good question for us to ask ourselves. Like, what am I doing today that's going to, that I'm preparing for my family that's yet to come? Because he's planning.
Yeah.
Jay?
No, I mean, it's pretty much like I didn't get the family dynamic out of it. I just got that, the life is a Hallmark card that you're trying to reach. So what am I doing to get to my destination?
Well, he did say so till she's here.
I didn't.
And she's declared the heir.
I did not hear the whole verse.
I was
Calm down.
I didn't take it from a child standpoint. I'll take it from like a spouse standpoint. So he's making himself and preparing himself to be the best person he can be and like pretty much be able to provide the family that's going to come when he finally finds the one who he wants to be with. That's how I roll with it.
All right, run it.
Print for you to print, a map for you to get back. I will prepare a blueprint for you to print, a map for you to get back, a guide for your eyes, and so you won't lose scent. I'll make.
So that goes back to your boy CC Chavez, the map. So he says a blueprint for you to print, a map for you to get back, a guide for your eyes, so you won't lose scent. So again, he's talking about his unborn child, right? Okay, cool. But what we could take out of that, or what I took out of that, was will your loved ones be able to find the seeds of success based on how you lived your life? Like, what kind of map are you leaving for people when you're not here anymore? Like, when people look at your life, are you leading them to a better place? Or like when we leave here, are they just going to be like, damn, like, well, he was here.
Yeah, he was here and now he's gone. No will, no nothing. This nigga was just here and now he's gone.
Yeah. Like, I think we have a responsibility, even if we don't have children. I think we have a responsibility as human beings to do something that's going to help somebody else and be that example.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. That goes back to what we were saying at the very beginning of the show. When you look at others for motivation, is can I do what he did, and make sure that you leave a clear path that anybody who wants to come up after you, not just family, not just friends, but anybody can say, okay, well, this was the steps that he made through his life to get to where I want to be.
Yeah.
Run it.
Unless you got some.
No.
All right.
Think for you to think I ink these verses full of prose so you won't get conned out of 2 cent. My last will and testament, I leave my heir, my share Rockefeller records and the shiny new huge.
I feel like that verse, that chorus was finna bang.
That chorus was from the bang. I don't know if you got the whole thing. I was trying to save you. So I make a stink for you to think I inked these verses full of prose so you won't get conned out of 2 cents. Life should be about pros and cons. We should be able to experience things to where we can tell people from our experience, hey, this is good and this is bad. But I think that ties back to us being afraid to try shit. So if you're afraid to try new things, how the hell are you going to have the experience to tell somebody what's good and what's bad? You don't know.
Right.
And that's the whole point of this. Is like, I ate these verses so you know, full of prose, so you won't get conned out of 2 cents. How do you find the good shit if you don't go through the bad?
Yeah, that's real talk. If you don't go through life experiencing stuff, then how are you going to be able to share your experience and value with somebody else that's coming behind you?
Right.
That's real talk.
You ain't never took a L. You've been afraid to do stuff because you afraid to take a L. But now when I try to come learn from you, I'm your son. You can't teach me shit. How are you going to teach me how to get the W?
Right.
Yeah, and that actually speaks to like what every parent says to their child growing up. I've done everything that you tried to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything good and bad that you think about, I've already done it.
Right.
So it's just having that experience where, okay, I've done the bad way. If you don't do this, you're going to win. So it's just having that experience. And, going back to the last track, we're talking about being afraid to, not being afraid to die, but afraid to try. Is dying is not trying.
Right.
The fact that when you're done trying, you're dead.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the only thing I have to do is try, because death's not an option. Because death is me not trying.
Yep.
That's fire.
Until you die.
That's fire.
Real talk. I like that, J-Rocl. J-Rocl banging.
J-Rocl is banging this.
I don't even want to follow nothing behind it. I'm gonna let that one cook. We still rolling?
We only got one left.
Life is but a dream to me. I don't wanna wake up 30-odd years without having my cake up. So I'm by my paper 24/7, 365, 366 in a leap.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Life is but a dream to me. I don't want to wake up 30-odd years without having my cake up. So I'm about my paper 24/7, 365, 366 in a leap year.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of us can relate to 30-odd years without having my cake up.
Yeah.
I think when we were 20, we probably all envisioned ourselves being at a different place than we are right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think for the mass majority of us, for the 1%ers, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
But for the mass majority of us, when we were 20 and we thought about, well, where am I going to be when I'm in 10 years and 30, 33, we all had different ideas. And so this nigga literally just said, okay, well, I'm 30 odd years old. So I might be like 33, whatever. It's an odd number.
Mm-hmm.
Without having money. So now it's time to lock in. Now's the time to focus. All right, cool. I ain't got my cake up. So now I'm about my paper 24/7, 365 every day. No excuses. Leap year, I'm counting that shit. 366 in a leap year. I'm locked in. There is no off time.
No holidays, nigga.
That's what I was saying before. Like, I made 10 years of bad mistakes. So I gotta press double time to make up for the 10 years I lost. That's what I got out of that.
I want to ask something about that though.
Shoot.
So could we, kind of going back to the quote you got from the anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
So should we not, I guess, harp on the last 10 years and what we did in the last 10 years and the gains that we got from 30 to 31, like not negate those?
So, well, I guess it's relative to the person. So for me personally, like, I didn't hit my stride until 27. Anything before 27, I was a wreck. I was fucking up. I was making all kinds of bad decisions, stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where I'm shit. I don't know where I'm going to go sleep.
Right.
Shit was bad. Soon as I hit 27, I think I hit that 1 to 10, where from 27 to 32, I hit that exponential growth. I went from 1 to 10. It's just like, fuck, like, this is completely different. You go from a fucking blow up mattress to a house. That's a big jump.
Yeah.
So now I'm at that point where I'm like, okay, well, fuck. Like, how do I get to the next level now? So I don't look at the last 10 years. I look at like, okay, cool. The last 27, 28, 29, whatever. However long that is.
It was like 32 or some shit?
33. Yeah, 32. No, it was 32. I did cut off at 32. So the last 5 years.
Good save, Abe.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what a good podcast is. But the last 5 years, like, yeah, that for me, that's that 1 to 10.
Okay.
I like it. So I got something a little bit different from that verse, right? So when he says that, I've been working for the past 30 years since I haven't got my cake up, to me that highlights the importance of but you are working through that 30 years. Mm-hmm. And you're working now trying to get the money, but you have to be okay with working and not getting what you want in the end game, but working through it 365 days and 366 on the leap year, knowing that, okay, I have a vision where I'm going and I know this is what it takes to get here. I can't stop just because I don't have the money yet. And just keep on pushing past it. Because a lot of us, even talking to the podcast, a lot of people go 2-3 months in the podcast and it's like, man, I ain't got no money yet. I'm going to stop.
Right.
So YouTube, I'm do these videos for about 3-4 months. I ain't got no money yet. I'm going to stop.
Right.
They started a new job. Man, I ain't got no promotion yet. I ain't got the raise yet. I'm going to stop. So it's just having the foresight to know that I have to keep working past it till I get to where I want to be at.
Right.
I like it.
And to piggyback off of that, be honest with yourself. Mm-hmm. Are you really working? Are you really working, or are you passing time? Because we talked about the idle time. Like, what I get from that, this nigga's focused.
Yeah.
He sounds focused. I'm on my paper 24/7. That means I'm locked in. If you're not talking about getting into a better position, into a better life, I'm not talking.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
Yeah. I think that's a good checkpoint question.
Because you can go 30 odd years without having your cake up and not be doing shit.
Mm-hmm. I think that's... Damn, what did you just ask? I think that's a good checkpoint question. Are you really working?
Yeah. Like having an honest moment with yourself and just be like by yourself, nobody's there, and just ask yourself, like, am I really doing am I leaving the blueprint for the family? What am I doing today that's going to put my family in a better position tomorrow? Nothing. I'm playing a game.
Right.
Nothing. I'm watching TV.
Digging in your ass or some shit.
Yeah. Nothing. So have that honest conversation. Then after that, be like, okay, well, what am I working for? Do you even have an answer for that? If you don't have an answer for that, that's okay. But now you know to go search for the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get the answer, okay, well, what do I need to do to get there? And am I actually doing what I'm supposed to do to get there?
Right. That
should kill all that complaining shit. When you have all that information, you can't come to another nigga and be like, man, shit's hard. Shit can still be hard, but it's worth it if you know what you're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hard shit hits everybody, but okay, do you know where you're going? If you know where you're going, hard shit is cool. Because you're going to get something out of it.
Right.
Hard shit for the sake of going through hard shit is pointless.
Yeah, if ain't nothing on the other end of that hoe. I like it, man. I like it. Is this going to be a new thing that you're going to do? Bring a quote? Or is this just like
I don't know. I need to work the kinks out. But we show freestyle that shit.
Hell yeah, we did, because you sprung it up on us.
I'm about to say, hey, no, it's a new thing we working on. Wait, what?
We were working on?
Wait, what do you mean? I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that in the text message?
Nah, this nigga just asked me to pull some shit.
Yeah. Just random shit. He's like, nigga, I ain't got a topic. Let's put some sound. React to that shit.
Oh, man. Okay. That's what's up, man. We got that shit. I like this conversation today.
This was a solid one.
This was a solid one. This was a real solid one. This was a solid one.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah, we did do
both
that.
of them.
Cool. But speaking of sound, something's coming back.
That
beats. Catch that beat. Catch that beats on the return. Return of the beat. Return of the beat. Return of the beat. Yes, Catch That Beat, man, is coming back. I guess episode 40, right? Next episode?
Next episode.
So we got to be on our shit. J-Rocl.
So hold up, we've gone 30 episodes without Catch That Beat.
Yeah, some of these people probably don't even know what Catch That Beat is.
Yeah, okay, so for all our OGs, Catch That Beat was a game that we played at the end of every episode from episode 1 to 10. If you want to laugh at some shit, go back to that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so how we do it is, I guess we kind of explain it. So we play a beats, right? And then we will have to guess what the beat is, right?
Instrumental only.
Instrumental only. You have to guess who the artist of the beat was, as well as the
name of the
title.
song.
Yeah.
What,
so
first to 3 win?
First to
Yep,
three
first
wins.
to three.
I think we should modify the rules a little bit because we had half points in there and shit, and that really kind of made it confusing. So I think we should kind of work on that.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Put it
anyway. Also, we have shirts coming as well. So what we're doing?
Oh,
Yeah, ring that. So we do have shirts in the making. We kind of started the process, but by the time this episode comes out, which would be Wednesday, we're recording Monday, we should have a link to be able to purchase shirts in the show notes. We should. Now, if it's not there Wednesday, as soon as we get it, we'll post it in episode 39 show note links, as well as on our Facebook and on our Twitter and on our IG as well. So shirts are actually coming. Shirts and mugs and phone cases and pillowcases
And stickers. Sell out.
hats. I know. I know people want hats. We got to try to find a hat distributor because hats aren't cheap.
Yeah, hats aren't cheap.
That camo hat was
Fire.
It was fire. It was definitely fire. But
Custom
it was a
made.
price to it. It was custom made. That is the only one, but we have to find a hat distributor because our shirt person doesn't make the hats.
Right. So we'll work on that. We're working on, things to, of course, make sure that people that want attire, because they have been shooting us DMs and different messages,
Yeah.
or not even just shooting a message, they just reply on a comment. Yo,
Yeah,
What's her name?
I need that shirt. I need that hat. We've had one person want a hat. We've had one other person, shout out to Bree_Danielle, who wanted a hat with our signatures on it.
That's
I thought
fine.
that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that's fine.
We should do that shit.
maybe we should give her the camo hat. And
Shout out to Bree.
Yeah, man. I don't know if we that famous shit, but you know what I'm saying? I'll grab a permanent marker and put my shit on it. If you want it on there a little bit. We got anything else, man?
No.
We have any other church announcements? Anything else popping?
Pastor Sunday school will be.
All right, man. There's nothing else, man. This is King Gabe signing off.
Going with J-Rocl.
Rez.
Speak between the lines. We out here.
Deuces. Peace.